I just saw something out of the corner of my eye. Look. My tarot deck has one card that doesn't want to sit with everyone else. Let's see what that is. Oh boy. And it gets better. At the bottom is the star card. So let's see what the fuck this is about. Justice reversed. Okay. These cards are so slippery. I like the child. One more. Okay, Spirit. Tell me about the Knight of Cups. What's with the Knight of Cups? Ace of Cups, Five of Wands, and Temperance. Someone's been waiting and like building up this cup of love, but it feels one-sided. It doesn't feel like you feel the same way. So this could be like an admirer, it could be somebody that's had a crush on you, or somebody that that you might not have given a chance, or it just doesn't feel like you're very connected. But why now? Because it does seem like they want to say something. There's talk of injustice here. Ace of Wands. So we have an Ace of Wands and an Ace of Cups. Someone got really fucking inspired. King of Cups. Somebody got really fucking inspired to like kind of man up. You know what I mean? Like, I don't mean man up, girl up, they up. I just mean like pull yourself up. I feel like someone got like a really stern talking to from someone, kind of like they went for advice somewhere and they got like a really stern talking to, and it kind of like snapped them out of it, and they're like, okay, I gotta go, I gotta do this, but the thing is, whoever they were talking to didn't quite understand the situation that they were actually talking about. They could have been speaking in hypotheticals, but it just feels like whatever energy I'm tapped into, it feels like they're looking for reasons to tear something apart. It feels like the person that they're interested in is in a relationship or not accessible. You know, take that as that resonates, but it just feels like they're trying to stir up a little drama. Why? Why am I tapping into that energy, please? Thank you. 4 reversed. False start. 4 of Swords also at the bottom. They've been marinating on it, but why? 6 of Wands reversed. And the World. They feed. That's funny because my World card, I should have showed you. My World card says the world is so small to let it, and it's just blah, blah, blah. The sense that I'm getting is that this person feels really small compared to you, not compared to you, next to you. They feel small next to you. Thank you. And they need a reason to start over. They wanna make some like new first impression on you. It just feels like they're trying to scrub the slate clean and just, it feels like someone's getting like a makeover, like a glow up, like, well, maybe they'll like me if, you know, if I look like this, or if I do this, or if I get a haircut, or if I get this new job, or if I get this new car. It does seem very juvenile in age or experience, and this person's really stressed about work. They're really stressed about work. They might have some type of leadership position, which is stressing them out. They really just want to fucking take a break. We did have the 4 of Swords card as well. 4 of Cups reversed is saying that they have had such a like a turning here. There's like a distaste in the energy of like realizing that just because they're holding a position of power doesn't mean that they are necessarily happy. Yeah, Hanged Man and Four of Cups reversed. They're not necessarily happy in what it is they're doing, and they're realizing, like, life's short. It feels like they really got a good talking to from someone. Yeah, Ace of Wands again. It feels like a loved one, not like a homie. It feels like a loved one, like told them, like, we need to sit down, we need to have a talk, because you have been so work focused lately, and I need you to, you know, have some fun. Let's see advice from my viewer, please. Advice for your viewer. Eight of Cups. We had 2 4s, 2 8s, and 2 aces. Eight of Cups reversed was saying, if you know this person, don't like give up on them, if that makes sense. If you don't know this person, or you're not connected enough to this person to give a hoot or holler, just understand that someone is watching you because you're doing very well. And whether you know it or not, you're doing well enough to the point that this person looks up to you as a great inspiration, and it just might come out in funny ways sometimes. Again, whether you know this person or not, like whether you've met them or not, whether they're an admirer or not, whether they're a friend or coworker or an ex or whatever, it feels like you really greatly impact this person's life a lot, and they don't want to admit it. They might not have ever told you, or they might have told you once and it just wasn't the right time and you kind of snapped at them or something. Yeah, Eight of Swords. Whenever, I feel like this was a conversation that was had at one point in time, and it feels like whenever you guys had the conversation, it didn't go as planned. So this person got a little deterred from telling you again, and you might have taken that the wrong way by thinking, well, they must be over it then, right? If they stop talking about it, they must be over it. It was probably just a fleeting emotion, right? King of Wands. It might also be something that you see this person go through a lot, like having a lot of crushes or having a lot of boyfriends and girlfriends. So to you, you're like, it's probably just a fling. I'm just the flavor of the week, right? But again, it depends entirely on the relationship you have with this person and the proximity to your understanding of them as an actual human. Strength coming out here. They might need a little bit more time with this wise speaking person that has talked some sense into them, because it feels like they got a little taste of good advice and decided to jump off a fucking bridge, like, go for it. You know, the person was like, metaphorically, you can fly, and they were like, yeah, I'm gonna do it. But like, they might need a little bit more time. Hopefully they come to that conclusion on their own. Two of Swords. I don't think they're talking anytime soon. I don't think they're talking. I don't think they're coming to you. I think that, you know, on the back of the high that they're on right now, they're gonna crash at some point, and they're gonna come down, and they're gonna realize, like, it's not the best idea to just go fucking confess their love for you if there's no end game, right? If there's no fucking end game, what's even the point? And I feel like that's something that this person is understanding. They're going to be led down the path of working on. Page of Swords, 9 of Pentacles reversed. They're going to be led down the path of learning themselves, loving themselves, learning to lose the thing they think they love. Which doesn't mean... It could. It could. I'm just saying. It might mean that, like, if they're really crushing on you and you get married, that might just be the end all be all for them, right? Like, they can't crush on you anymore. Just something like that. Again, the World card's coming out, World reversed. Page of Swords still there. I'm probably gonna have to do a part 2, because this doesn't feel... Yeah, it's not over. It's not over. I gotta go do a part 2. anyways, like I was saying, it's not over with the Hanged Man. It's literally not over. Page of Swords has reversed itself and come upright a couple of times. So I want to clarify the Page of Swords. Maybe. There's a lot of stuck energy here for sure. Spirit, clarify the Page of Swords, please. What's the Page of Swords? Thank you. If you didn't see the last one and you don't plan to, we had the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Wands, and now we have the Ace of Pentacles, so we have 3 fucking aces out. 2 of Cups. They think they're determined, but they can't quite find an angle in. You see what I mean? So they keep getting this I'm getting like an image of like a little kid on like the fake horse, you know, the stick with the horse head, like riding it with like a little foam sword. I'm getting like the image of just like a kid being like, I'm gonna save the princess, right? And on the opposite side of that, there's a little girl playing dress up in her house being like, I can't wait for my knight in shining armor to come save me, right? This feels like it's in the beginning stages. It doesn't look that way to everyone else. It you know what it is, but people on the outside of you don't quite see that. So you have somebody who is watching you, who is like being inspired by you and just kind of like gobbling up everything you're giving them, right? And they're falling in love with aspects of you. They don't quite understand that it's not falling in love with you. I've talked about this quite a few times before. I do get this energy a lot of like somebody who thinks they're in love with you, but they don't understand it's a type of divine inspiration that Spirit's guiding them to take a closer look, to listen and open up their heart, right? To listen wholeheartedly. And 5 of Pentacles, this person's been feeling some type of way about something. So whether they just like got broken up with or ended a relationship or decided they wanted to be single for a while or something like that, right? I'm just, oh, my nose is fucking itchy. They're really trying to pull something out of thin air right now. They really just want to win. They just want that feeling again of having a win. But I'm hearing a win with you. Like they want to have a win with you. So I don't know if this is somebody that you actually do know or did know at one point in time. Could have been someone that you were like friends with and they were in love with you and you didn't know it, right? That happens all the fucking time. But I'm getting the sense that they want to just like pull a win out of thin air. Like they don't understand you gotta slow way down. You know, you gotta slow way down. You gotta assess things. You gotta plan things. You gotta strategize. You gotta compartmentalize. You can't just jump and expect everything to work. 4 of Cups again, Wheel of Fortune poking its head out there. 4 of Cups reversed again. So this person has like this like deep-seated disappointment. It feels like a taste, you know, like a taste in them. Exactly, that's exactly the phrase I was looking for. Thank you. They have like a taste in their mouth, like a sour taste in their mouth, genuinely, about something where they're realizing like they don't have something, right? They're like, I need something, and they're just in that leg of their journey where they're gonna keep looking outwardly for that thing, and it's gonna take them some soul searching to realize that there's no hole, and they have to realize they are whole, right? They just haven't quite gotten there yet. So it's a lot of like frazzled energy of like, what am I looking for? What am I looking for? But they don't understand they're not looking for anything. They've got what they need. They just need to learn to appreciate themselves, right? Have some good talks, some good shadow work with themselves. 9 of Wands reversed. 10 of Cups reversed. 5 of Pentacles again. Like, they're so fucking tired. They're so beat down. They're so tired. They're so beat down. They don't want to keep holding up this wall, this, like, facade of being strong. There you go. Exactly. Judgment. They don't want to keep holding up this facade of being strong, of being put together, of being, you know, whatever people around them think of them. or they want people to think of them, right? They're getting tired of holding up that facade, and they're just realizing, like, at the end of the day, they just want someone to take care of them. They just want someone to come home to. They just want, this feeling of appreciation and adoration. But again, they're not going to be able to attract that to themselves without giving it to themselves first. And that's just the leg of their journey that they're in. We've come full circle, Knight of Cups again. That's just the leg of their journey that they're in right now. So this is nothing that you can do about fucking anything. Because this is just somebody that's attached to you, that's coming in so fucking strongly that I can't sift through their energy to get to yours. So now that we've gotten that out of the way, Spirit, what is something you can tell my viewers, please? Ooh, I got a chill. 5 of Swords reversed. Pause. Okay, watch your mouth. 5 of Swords reversed. 8 of Cups split. Hierophant again. Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. For lots of reasons, and you know why. But also watch your mouth because you got people hanging on your words. Page of Swords again. 8 of Cups. You got some sad people around you that are gobbling up your successes right now, like corn on the cob. And at some point, that corn's gonna run out because it's not their success, right? They're eating the sunshine off of the like rays that are coming off of you, but it's not their own sunshine. It can't keep them warm, right? You can sustain yourself, but this person and the people around them cannot. And yeah, 10 of Pentacles at the bottom. Bottom feeders, leeches. Yeah, 3 of Swords, leeches. They're not feeding off of your energy intentionally. Some are. Some know what they're doing fully, 1000%. You know about that, and you're well aware of it. But some of these people are watching you quietly, like so quietly that you would never think they're watching, because they're waiting, right? They're like, where's this gonna go? This is getting a little interesting. Where's this gonna go? And they're just like a little too interested, but they won't say anything about it. They won't give any hint about it. If someone says something about you, they're gonna be like, who that is? I don't even know that. I don't even know that person. Queen of Cups came out with the 3 of Swords. And people are watching you out of jealousy. I mean, that's clear. That's always clear. That's always obvious. But 6 of Cups reversed, there's an energy that stands out very loudly, which is watching you out of like bitter, unrequited love. 7 of Wands, 5 of Wands. Yeah. Ace of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, another page, another ace. We have all 4 aces now, I think. No, Ace of Pentacles was one of them, huh? We haven't seen the swords yet. Anyways, another page and another ace, which is indicating another immature energy, another not fully formed, not fully aware energy. 2 of Wands. Not fully aware energy. They don't know who they are, where they're going. 6 of Wands, but they want what you have. They like what you're doing. They want what you have. They just don't know how to get there, and you're not exactly giving them a cheat sheet. All right. 8 of Wands. I told you, 8 of Wands reverse. Nobody's talking. There was no reason for any of this fucking reading, to be honest, because nobody's talking. Nobody's moving. Nobody's doing nothing. Nobody's going to do anything. They're just going to sit there looking at those fucking cups. And they're just going to keep waiting for you to make a move. Because you're their favorite fucking sitcom right now. So, I don't know. Give them a show. Good morning, my loves. How are you guys? How's it going today? What's going on in the energy, huh? Why do we got 2 5s right out the gate? 5 of Wands and the Hierophant. Well, yesterday we had, I did a reading that left me kind of annoyed with where it ended, but my sleepy medicine kicked in and there was no way I was going to do a follow-up to that. So I want to do this really quick before I run out of the door. See if we can keep it concise to, look at that, another 5 and a 3 of Swords. Ew. Let's see if we can keep this concise and in one reading, please, Spirit. What's going on in the energy today, please? If we could wrap up the message from yesterday, that would be super fantastico. One more. I said one more. I'm not doing that. I'm sorry. I'm going to rapid fire tell you all the cards that fell out, okay? Wheel of Fortune, 8 of Wands, 8 of Swords, the Fool, 4 of Swords, Empress, Jesus, 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Swords, 5 of Cups, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. Holy shit, how many 5s can we get here? 5 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Swords. First thing when I opened the deck, it was the Hierophant and the 5 of Wands. Full Empress, 8 of Wands. I hope that didn't mess up my sound. Anyways, 8 of Swords, Empress, Queen of Swords. Somebody is punishing themselves. Somebody that's attached to your energy is beating themselves up like Ace of Cups, Queen of Swords. Same energy as yesterday. It's too easy for me to pick up on that. 9 of Swords. Okay, I don't like that. I don't want to read on that anymore. Okay, so they're still feeling the same way they were feeling yesterday. So let's see how you feeling about today, okay? Spirit, can we give compliments, please, to the DF, to whoever is watching? I say DF because it's most commonly DF. Again, take it as it resonates. Looks like we have 2 cards that are flipped over here. So the 8 of Wands is what came out. We have Judgment. I want to see what this other card is right here. 2 of Cups. Oh, we can't get away from it. Okay. Tanks. So, for you at least, you have the beautiful, wonderful gift of discernment that we have all been talking about, right? All of the spiritualists on your feed have been talking about this for years and years and years. Discernment, right? Don't just jump into things without having all the facts, without planning, without looking at everything, right? Discernment, okay? Good job. Go you. You have discernment. Great. So you know that this person might be coming in, might be wanting to come in, might be lurking in the shadows, right? Whatever this energy is that I was tapping into yesterday and that I have been tapping into, you are very well aware of it. You're like, yeah, okay, I know about them. Tell me something I don't know, right? And this is saying that you have the power where you're dictating what's coming into your life. You're not just allowing anything to come to you. You're dictating what's coming into your life. 9 of Swords at the bottom with the Queen of Swords, again 3 of Swords. So you may be using this as a survival tactic, like a shield, kind of like I know my worth, backup. But at the same time, you've also kind of become calloused to using that as a shield, and it's coming off as excuse my wording, I'm just the messenger. It's coming off as like toxic confidence. 10 of Pentacles, 6 of Swords. It's coming off as like I don't want to say that. Reword it, please. They said no, say it. Spiritual ego, like what you're doing in the spiritual realm with yourself, with your growth, it yields results, and you're leaning more into who you are in the spiritual realm as opposed to who you are in the 3D, just because you're a better version of yourself when you're tapped in, and you know that we all do, right? We're closer to our higher selves when we are tapped in, when we're doing the thing that we're supposed to be doing, when we're following our life path, right? Sometimes we veer off it, sometimes we take little breaks, but whenever we get back on, we all know that that feeling is unmatched, right? It's unparalleled. We are literally like superhuman. And Seven of Swords, Six of Swords, it looks like, again, just this kind of personal deceit of, it feels like a little kid that got their heart broken for the first time, and they were like, I'm never doing that again, ever. Girls are stinky, right? That's literally the same energy that I was picking up on yesterday of like immature, like young. And I said immature in experience, meaning doesn't necessarily mean young, it just means inexperience, like either with relationships or, you know, trying to make things work with somebody or whatever, right? In the third dimension specifically, it just feels like, you know, that you can rock fucking everything else, and so you're like, stay away from me. But then you're starting to realize in this shadow period that you're going through right now for your newest awakening, congratulations, is that you're understanding that, I completely lost my train of thought, holy cow. You're understanding that you're using it as a defense mechanism and that it's not going with you where you're going, right? It's one of those things that you have to leave behind. Like, you jumped on the boat and then you were like, okay, now throw me my bags. And Spirit was like, fuck, what bags? Bye. And you're like, no, my bags, I need my bags. And Spirit's like, it'll weigh down the boat, you're fine. Make new bags when you get there. And it's a comfort. It's a comfort. It's like a binky. It's like a pacifier of like this mean, like, don't fucking talk to me, I'm better than you. But it's not like you literally saying that. It's you genuinely feeling that, like, in your mind and in your heart. You see these people, I do too sometimes. I see these people as fucking NPCs. I'm like, don't fucking talk to me. I don't want to talk to you. But sometimes I engage with the NPCs for, you know, like a better gaming experience because, yeah, Seven of Pentacles, Three of Swords, there's a whole lot of fucking sitting here being sad right now. And it's not specifically just coming from the people who are around you. Everybody, again, is going through the same fucking thing on different levels, so everybody's got the same type of energy flowing around them. But you, again, are going through an awakening, and this is your shadow work, is for you to understand that this mask of like strength and confidence has gotten you so far, and it's kept you alive, and it's gotten you all of the opportunities that you've had now, but now you're walking into this new era of learning to be soft with yourself, of learning to be nurturing with yourself, of learning to be loving for not only the people around you, right, but for yourself. Because let's be honest, if Spirit had told you you need to love everyone around you, you'd say, they're all fucking losers. I only love myself. So Spirit's putting that to the test. Okay, you love yourself? Let's see how much you love yourself. Okay, let's see how much you love yourself. Yeah, let's go heal some heartbreak. Let's go dig around in the attic. Let's see what you got in there. Let's go clean some cobwebs out. Let's go work on some things. Fool and Four of Wands and the King of Cups. And you're running into something when you are cleaning the attic that you're like, I need to sit here for a minute. I need to sit here and I need to look at this box, right? As we all do when we're like spring cleaning, I need to sit here and I need to look through this box. Hold on. So you're currently in a period of like, hold on, let me reflect. Is this going with me or not, right? Do I need this box to go with me? There's a lot of memorabilia in here from a time I don't want to remember that isn't going with me. It isn't serving me. That person's no longer in my life. Do I really need this box, right? So you're just kind of going through the motions right now of checks and balances in whatever fucking moon we just had. I know that it was a big moon. But you're realizing that you're withholding love, not only from the people around you, but also from yourself. And it's just time for you to take stock of that and to realize that, yeah, it's time for healing. I heard it's time for Tubby Bed Bye. It's time for Tubby Bed Bye. What is it? Tubby Bedtime? Tubby Bye Bye? Whatever. The Teletubbies at the end when they sign off. That's what I'm hearing. It's like, okay, go take a nap. Go rest. But we're doing work when we wake up, right? Hanged Man reverse. Yeah, we're getting up. Out of all the ridiculous things that I've heard on TikTok the one that is still stuck in my head to this day on a daily fucking basis. Poor chap never learned how to swim, eh? Anyways, star card at the bottom from yesterday. And I want to get into it because I've been seeing that fucking, I saw it flipped. I've been seeing that fucking star card in every reading. And like, as I'm watching back my readings, I'm like, why didn't I look at the star card? Like, why didn't I look into the star card? And I keep doing that because I just take the star card as a nod to me because it is. But also, I forget that the star card does have fucking significance. Knight of Pentacles, what I saw at the bottom. Okay, fine. Let's get into it. Wasn't even ready yet. I wasn't even done jibber jabbering, but it's cool. No. It's cool. It's good. The one that flew out while I was shuffling is the Nine of Cups. And with the star card, the Nine of Cups, and the Knight of Pentacles, I'd say in the overall energy, you're working on something. You're doing it slowly and surely and carefully, but you're working on something. That could translate into every area of your life, because if this is a leg of the journey that you are going through, you're going to see it repeated and mirrored everywhere. So if you're working on relationships, you're working on them very slowly and carefully. If you're working on a project, you want to make sure that you have all your ducks in a row before you just fucking tell everybody about it. Whatever that may be, it's translating everywhere, right? Especially if you're at work, you're starting to take a little bit more time with what you're doing at work, what you're learning at work, what you're like ingesting and curating your personality and things like that. Eight of Swords here with the Hermit reversed. So your alone time is starting to seem a little lonely. You might have been somebody who like really genuinely values your alone time, your quiet time, right? Especially if you're a parent or if you're married. I'm just kidding, babe, I love you. But you might really value your alone time, right? And all of a sudden, because you are slowing down the sweetness of life, because you are actually experiencing the things that you're living as you're living them, because you are teaching yourself this method of slowing down time for the sake of appreciation or whatever it might be, because that's the last thing that you learned before you started this new one, right? And because you've learned to slow down time like that, because you're learning to appreciate things, and in the slowness, like the absolute slowest of the moments, you take time to show gratitude. You take time to like give thanks and praise, and that's important because your higher self is seeing that, your angels are seeing that, your spirit guides are just over the fucking moon about how you are balancing your spiritual world and your 3D world right now. And they want to say like, you're doing fucking great, even though you might not think you're doing fucking great because you are comparing yourself to other people for no reason. You haven't quite seen the forest for the trees. You don't really understand how great everything is that you're doing. So your spirit guides are they're giving you like a lucky streak right now. You're going to notice like all of a sudden things are going to go really well for you for a little bit. And you might be like, oh wow, my spell work is finally it's finally working, right? Like that. Oh, I'm so glad I lit a candle for that jar the other day. But also it is in the energy. It is like in the air about the energy just flying around, that you're going to be, I'm not saying go buy a lotto ticket or do something stupid. I'm saying just notice how the universe treats you, right? And I mean treats like sweet little treat, not just like how it treats you. Because right now you're going to notice a lot of really special things happening when you are out and about, like a bird flying in your face or something, but not in like a crazy attacking bird way, like a sweet little hummingbird like flying up to you type of moment, or like just finding a perfect flower that doesn't have any bugs, or like the absolute most perfect rock, right? Like little things that aren't about money and physical things, like physical things, yes, but not material things. There you go. That's what I meant. Thank you. And it's because you're being rewarded, and your spirit guides are trying to put you in a better spirit to raise your vibration, because you're taking on this lesson right now, which really needs a high level of energy, and not just energy like stamina, but energy like spiritual energy. Like you're being upgraded right now. There's an expansive like pocket in your energy that needs to be filled in order for you to be able to be fully equipped to handle this lesson that you're having right now. So Spirit's trying to like make up some points here, like help you out and get your back and get you to where you need to be by raising you up vibrationally by things that are happening around you, especially if you're not specifically in touch with your guides, if you're not like really close with them to where you work with them and commune with them on a regular basis, right? If you're just a I was gonna say normal person. If you're someone who doesn't commune with your spirits often, verbal confirmation, thank you, then you're going to notice these things outwardly. If you are someone who communes with your spirits, I'm sure they've told you. They might tell you in funny ways, especially if you work with really big characters, right, in the spiritual Marvel universe. Like if you have a really big, really serious deity, clearly they're not going to throw you a pizza party like Loki might, but they're all going to give you some type of congratulations. The next time that you check in with your team also, you might notice that they are giving you congratulations. They're giving you compliments. They might give you smaller tasks right now. If you're someone who does tasks and like jobs with your deities, right? They might lessen your load a little bit just to give you a little less stress. You might notice people are offering to help you out a lot all of a sudden in family and things like that, just because they really want to raise your vibration. They really, really want to help you get there, because this next lesson that you're taking on is a big one. Not to say that you are ill-equipped. You can do it, but it will be easier if you rack up the positive karma right now and get the momentum rolling on creating the foundation for the energetic doorway, so to speak, right? Because if you walk into a positive area with a negative space about you, you're going to basically muck up the positivity, and what could have been a really impactful, beneficial, happy, easygoing lesson could potentially turn into something that is really chaotic and really bumpy for no reason. And this is just an instance in which we have the foresight to be able to set that type of intention right now, that this lesson we're going through is going to be easy for us. And I'm not saying easy, and your guides know that I don't mean easy either. I mean smooth, right, concise. We're going to have clear communication. We're doing things right, because the lessons we've had up until now have shown us that we're doing all these things wrong and we need to fix it, right? And that's what we've been doing. And if you know about shadow work, you know that's what we've been doing, is like being like, okay, I gotta fix that. Okay, I gotta fix that. Okay, I gotta get rid of that. It's just like a checks and balances when you're in shadow work. But because it is, you know, warming up, like the weather's also a good indicator for energy. I don't know where you guys are. Right here in San Diego, it's finally getting warm. It's getting sunny all the time, and it is kind of giving like, okay, spring done sprung, baby, where you been? Why are you still lagging? Okay, like, let's go. Why are you still lagging? Let's get some things done. Let's jump on some goals. Let's get some cleaning done, because you're finally getting down with the get down. Like you're finally in the position to jump on board with the lessons as they come. You finally reached this point in your life where Hermit Sun Hierophant, you've reached this point in time in your life that you can reap the benefits. You've learned enough, and that's what you don't understand. You keep putting yourself through this harsh aura when it comes to your lessons, and it's completely unnecessary. You think that you have to suffer through your lessons, and you don't. You have the knowledge. That's what you've been doing this whole time. The universe just Miyagi'd you, okay? Wax on, wax off. You got it. You're doing great. You're doing great. You're doing great. You're using your alone time wisely. You're not squandering the time that you have. You're actually reflecting on your lessons, and you are reflecting those lessons to others, yes? Okay, so you're not quite ready yet to make some kind of stupid leap, but take the time to celebrate, okay? Take the time to revel in the moment, because you have allowed yourself to slow down. You have earned this moment. So take it, okay? Take the moment. Just fucking breathe. Whatever that means to you, however you slow down, however you celebrate, okay? You earned it. You're doing great.